Chapter 5. A new friend and a name. From the previous chapter. After sensing them, I started to fly high in the air, and now I can see one dragon flying ahead with a panicked expression and two dragons chasing him. Hey, do you know of a place where I can hide? Please tell me. If you do, I'll do anything you ask, the dragon pleaded in a panicked voice. Argent Pav. Few moments earlier with Argent. Hey, what's this about? Why are there 3 dragons heading toward me? And they're strong too, I can feel their power. Each one of them has at least 8 to 10 times more magic than me. Raphael, do you know who they are? And why are they coming towards us? Answer. It is likely that these are 3 true dragons known as White Ice Empress Velzard, Scorch Empress Velgrynd, and Storm Dragon Veldor. As to why they are here, there is a possibility that the 2 elder sisters are trying to punish him. Okay, so why are they coming towards me? Present. This dude came out of nowhere and asked me to hide him. The nerve of this guy to drag me into his family matters. Well, Raphael, any suggestions? I asked her since I don't know what to do, and I don't want to get caught up in their family matters. Master should help individual Veldor, it will be beneficial for us in the future. She's saying that, but I have a feeling that she has some ulterior motives behind this. It's just your imagination. Now I am totally convinced that she has some ulterior motives. Well, all she does is for my sake, so I don't think it will be a problem, I guess. Okay, I will help you, but you have to hold your end, I said to him. Okay, he said. Then don't resist. After getting a nod as confirmation, I activated my skill. Swallow it up, Beelzebub. Just as I activated my skill, in a matter of seconds, Veldor got absorbed and stored in my stomach. Notice. Individual Veldor has been stored inside the stomach, starting the analysis of the true dragon factor of individual Veldor. The estimated time is 5 days. I knew she has something on her mind. So she wanted to analyze Veldor. Well, I can't blame her because she is doing it for me. Mission start analysis of a true dragon factor complete. These were Raphael's thoughts. Raphael, did you just make a smug face? Notice. It's just your imagination. Yeah, whatever. Hey, but after analyzing, don't evolve me into a true dragon, okay? Understood. If I am going to evolve into a true dragon, then I might as well become the strongest. If I analyze all of them, that would be good after all. It must be that different kinds of true dragons have different kinds of true dragon factors. So, I might as well try to analyze all of them if the opportunity rises. Understood. Oh, it seems they are here. And now they are transforming into humans. Is it even possible? Hey, you. Who are you? The dragon asked, now transformed into a beautiful woman with snow-white hair and blue eyes. She must be the White Ice Empress Velzard. And did you see our little brother? His name is Veldor, and he is a dragon, the second beautiful woman asked. She has azure blue hair tied in 2 buns and beautiful golden eyes, different from mine. Mine are golden with a thin black pupil like a ring in it, while she has golden dragonic eyes with a faint black pupil in them. She must be Scorch Empress Velgrynd. I am primordial silver, Argent. One of the 8 primordial demons. As for your other question, I don't know where your brother is. Although, shortly before you arrived here, I saw a dragon flying in that direction. I told them about myself and fabricated a story about Veldor while pointing in a random direction. Fine, Argent, I will remember you, said Velzard. Yeah, me too, Velgrynd added. That would be my pleasure, I told them with a mixture of sarcasm and disinterest. As I said that, they gave me a quick, sharp glare and left. So, about Veldor. Hey Raphael, is it possible for me to enter the stomach to meet Veldor? Yes. Then let me go and meet Veldor. As soon as I said that, a black portal opened like a black hole. Then, I entered the stomach via the portal. When I entered, I saw Veldor sitting there with a relieved expression. Allow me to formally introduce myself. It is I, the Storm Dragon Veldor, one of the 4 true dragons in existence. He said. What kind of introduction is this, and what kind of laugh is that? The 3-stage laugh. Is he some kind of final boss or something? Well, I guess I should introduce myself as well. And I am one of the primordial demons, primordial silver Argent. Will you tell me why your sisters were chasing you? I introduced myself normally and asked him. After inquiring about this, he seemed rather nervous and scared. I guess he has PTSD about it. Well, you see about that. Then he started to tell his story. To sum it up, his sisters were trying to get him a unique skill, but for some reason, he couldn't obtain one. In frustration, he destroyed a village nearby. After that, his sisters got mad at him and were going to beat him to a pulp for doing that. So, in an attempt to save his life, he started to run in a random direction, and just happened to stumble upon me. Since I am quite powerful myself, he asked me to help him. It's urgent, is it? Thank you for saving me. So, tell me, what do you want from me in return for this favor? He asked me. I don't want anything from him. I guess being his friend will be enough for now. I mean, having a friend other than a demon would be good. How about we become friends? I asked him. Friends, you say? That would be acceptable, I guess, he said. We can talk later, but first, let's go outside, I said to him, and he started to move with his gigantic body. Why didn't he turn into his human form anyway? Hey, can't you turn into a human form like your sisters? I asked, since having a smaller human form is convenient. Well, Ito, you see, I don't know how to do that, he said, somewhat embarrassed. I guess I should do something about this. Hey Raphael, could you give instructions so I could teach Velzard how to transform into a human form? Master, I think we should reveal ourselves to him. In that way, you could gain his complete trust, and it won't be a problem for us. Are you sure about this? Yes. Okay, if you say so. Hey, Velzard, I guess before going outside, I can teach you how to transform into a human form, I said to him. Really? You will do this for me, and you can do this. First, he seemed excited, but now he seems to not believe me. Well, yes, we are going to be friends, and friends help each other, right? I said to him, it's the obvious thing. Hey, geez, don't give me those puppy eyes. If it's a girl, then it would be a different case. Why did I feel like shivers were going down my spine? It's just your imagination. I am going to just ignore that. Okay, Velzard, now I am going to show you someone that is important to me, and besides me, no one knows her existence. And now, I am going to show you my biggest secret. So, will you promise me that you will never tell anyone about it, even if it means you have to die? I said it in a very serious tone. After all, Raphael is my biggest secret, and now I am going to show it to her, so he needs to know how important it is. Fine, my friend, I will take this secret to my grave, Velzard also said in a serious tone, sensing Argent's seriousness in his voice. Okay, Raphael, you can come now. With that, we began to teach Velzard how to transform into human form. Third person Pav. Right now, Velzard is seriously thinking about what he should give his friend as a gift. Throughout his life, Velzard has only encountered and interacted with his sisters and his brother. His sisters always yell at him for his small mistakes, like destroying some villages. In Veldor's opinion, these things are small, and try to discipline him. Sometimes, they even cult him on a few occasions, so when he reforms, his personality will change, and his brother will become nicer to him, but they don't spend much time together. In his entire life, the first person to show any kindness to him is Argent. He is doing this because they became friends, and it just happened now. First, Argent saved him from his sisters. Then, when he told him about what he did and that his sisters were chasing him, he didn't scold him like others would. Instead, he just let it go. Now, his new and first friend is teaching him how to transform into a human form. He has tried it in the wrong way more than 100 times in 2 days, but not once has Argent gotten angry at him. He is patiently teaching him. Seeing him do this just for him, Veldor made a vow to never abandon his friend, no matter what situation arises. After thinking for a while, he remembered something. Argent said that he does not have a name, and Argent is only a title, so how about I name him? That would be good, and in return, he could also give me a name, like humans do. What do they call it? Ah, a family name. In that way, we can be equals. Those were Veldor's thoughts. Argent Pav. Man, that took longer than expected. It took nearly 5 days to teach him how to transform into human form. It has been 5 days. Does that mean Raphael has already finished analyzing his true dragon factor? Hey Raphael, did you finish analyzing his true dragon factor? It will take a few more hours to finish the analysis of each individual Veldor's true dragon factor. But we are going outside, so how will we analyze his core? Answer. If Master can release Veldor's nucleic heart along with his spiritual body, and leave his dragon factor and material body in his stomach, then it will be possible to analyze the true dragon factor of individual Veldor, even after we release him. Okay. Hey Veldor, it's a bit difficult for me to release you right away in your current state. So I will only release your nucleic heart along with your spiritual body, and leave your true dragon factor and material body here. It's like leaving your main body here. And also because I want to analyze your true dragon factor, I told him, half lie and half truth. Fine, my friend. I am okay with it. You can do whatever you want with me, he said in a carefree tone. What an unreliable guy, but that's what makes him himself. Alright then, let's get out of here, I said to him, just as I was released from the stomach, and Raphael started to separate Veldor's spiritual body, leaving his true dragon factor behind. As I exited my stomach, my body started to release a draconic aura, and soon enough, Veldor was released from my body and took on a human form. After that, we entered the forest to chat for some time. After a few hours of talking and relaxing, Veldor abruptly said something. Hey Argent, now that you are my friend, calling you without a name doesn't feel right. So how about this? I will name you, and in return, you will give me a name like a family name, which makes us equal and not masters and subordinates. What do you think about this? He asked me with a smile. A name, huh? Hey Raphael, what do you think about this? Master, the analysis of the true dragon factor of individual Veldor is complete. And about the name, it will be the best course of action if Master just accepts this offer. If Master were to decline it, it is likely that individual Veldora will throw a tantrum, and it will be difficult to control him in Master's current state. Well, it's good that the analysis is complete. 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, if you say it like that, then I will accept it. If I am right, then after getting a name, I can evolve into a true demon lord, right? Affirmative. Sweet. Then who knows what kind of new skills I will get. I am okay with it. But are you sure about this? Do you know the consequences of naming someone? I asked him because I needed to know that he was completely serious about this, and not doing it without understanding the consequences. I am completely aware of that. My brother told me that with equal naming, we can't lose as many Magicules. Also, because we are naming each other as equals, instead of only my Magicules giving to you, it will take Magicules from both of us and mix us, thus making us equals, he said. Wow, he knows a lot about this, and it seems that he is completely serious about it too. So, I don't have any problem with it. And also, because we are higher race and strong too, we can recover used magic in some time, he added, remembering this. Fine. I will choose a family name for us, and you will choose a name for me, I said to him. Okay, he said, giving me a thumbs up. Then let's see, he is a storm dragon, right? Storm, ha. I know. How about Tempest? It means a raging and chaotic storm. Hey, how about Tempest? It means a raging and chaotic storm. Kahahaha, tempered it is, it's very good and befitting to me. So, from now on, my name will be Velzard-Tempest, and you will be known as Rimuru-Tempest. Velzard-Tempest and Rimuru-Tempest. In that moment, some of my Magicules left my body and entered Veldora, and some of his Magicules entered my body and mixed with it. After that, I could feel that this name was engraving on my very own soul, like it was becoming one with me. Thanks for the name, Veldora, I said to him. Don't thank me, my friend. No, now we become sworn friends, he declared loudly. Notice. The soul corridor between individual Veldora and Master has been established. After analyzing the remains of individual Veldora, Master has gained a new ultimate skill, also called Storm King. Veldora. Ha! I knew it. She is going to do something like that again. Well, now that I have a name, I can evolve into the true demon lord. Hey, how much time will it take to complete my evolution? The estimated time to complete evolution will be 4 days. Wait, does that mean I will be unprotected for 4 days? In the process of evolution, skills cannot be used. In other words, yes. Suggestion. Ask individual Veldora to stay by Master's side during evolution. Okay. Hey, Veldora, now I am going to evolve into a true demon lord, and it will take a total of 4 days. So, during that time, could you stay with me? I asked him. Oh, so now you are going to evolve. Then rest assured, Rimuru, I will make sure that nothing happens to you in these 4 days, he said to me, smiling reassuringly. Okay, then, Raphael, start my evolution, please. Understood. I wonder what type of new skills I will get. Chapter 6. Evolution and New Skills. From the previous chapter. Oh, so now you are going to evolve. Then rest assured, Rimuru, I will make sure that nothing happens to you in these 4 days, he said to me, smiling reassuringly. Okay, then, Raphael, start my evolution, please. Understood. I wonder what type of new skills I will get. Continuation, third person POV. Continuation. Third person POV. As soon as Rimuru ordered Raphael to start the evolution, the voice of the world announced. Confirmed. The requirements have been fulfilled. Evolution of the true demon lord. The harvest festival will now begin. Individual Rimuru-Tempest will now evolve into true demon lord. The harvest festival now commences. As the voice of the world announced, this voice was only heard by 11 people. 7 primordial demons and 4 true dragons. Actually, the voice of the world was meant to announce this to the whole world, but with the interference of Raphael, it was limited to these 11 individuals. Some were confused, some were shocked, some were excited, one was happy, and one was astonished. Blue and Vert were confused because they didn't know anything about it. Dawn, Violet, and Rouge were excited to find new things for fighting. Blanc and Noir were shocked because they didn't know that evolving into a demon lord was possible. Velzard and Velgrynd knew what a demon lord was and how to become one, so they were shocked that someone became one, not just anyone, but the first true demon lord. Veldora was happy because his friend was becoming stronger. Eldenava was astonished because of his growth. And I know that Rimuru has a lot of potential, and he can become strong in a short amount of time, but in the LN, he has reasons for becoming strong, and here he doesn't have any reason. The harvest festival has begun. The body will be reconstructed and evolve into that of a new species. Confirmed. Super evolution from Demon Peer to Devil Lord successful. All physical abilities have been greatly enhanced. Magical capacity has been greatly enhanced. All previous intrinsic skills reacquiring were successful. Acquiring new intrinsic skills is successful. New intrinsic skills acquired. Infinite regeneration, universal detection, the Demon Lord's ambition reacquiring all previous skills was successful. All previous skills were acquired. All previous resistances and nullifications were reacquired, which was successful. All previous resistances and nullifications were reacquired. Acquiring infinite soul regeneration, spiritual attack nullification, holy demonic attack resistance, abnormal condition nullification, natural attack nullification. Evolution is now complete. But before going into evolution sleep, Rimuru wished for new skills. Sensing this desire, Wisdom King Raphael attempted to fulfill her master's desire. So she made a request to the voice of the world. Petition to the voice of the world. Evolution of unique skill void is desired. Request confirmed. Attempting to evolve unique skill void failed. Attempting again failed times 50 failed. Attempting again successful. Unique skill void is evolved into ultimate skill void king. Door. Petition to the voice of the world. Evolution of unique skill all manipulator is desired. Request confirmed. Attempting to evolve unique skill all manipulator into rewrite laws failed. Attempting again, I failed. Attempting again, I failed. Attempting again failed times 500 failed. Sacrifice a unique skill the universal barrier to evolve and rewrite laws. Sacrificing a unique skill the universal barrier to evolve rewrite laws is successful. Ultimate skill Covenant King Uriel has been acquired. Harvest Festival of individual Rimuru-tempest has completed. Upon completion, people who are connected to individual Rimuru-tempests receive gifts. Unique skills Investigator and Chaos Storm have been acquired. That's what Velzard heard. After 4 days, Rimuru woke up, seemingly satisfied with his evolution. Rimuru Pav. So this feels like sleeping. I forgot how it feels since I got reincarnated here. Usually, demons don't need sleep. This feels refreshing. It seems like I have gotten a lot stronger since becoming a demon lord. So you have awoken, my friend. It's good to see you are awake, Rimuru, Velzard said to me, and he seems strong too. Notice. Master evolved, and anyone who is connected to Master has received a gift. And because Master shares a soul corridor with individual Velzard, he has gained a gift from Master's evolution. I see now, and it seems I have gotten stronger too. Yes, Master's magic capacity has increased nearly 8 times more than before. In addition to that, Master has gained 2 new ultimate skills. They're Void King Ghidorah and Covenant King Uriel. How the fuck did I get 2 new skills? Unique skill Void is evolved into ultimate skill Void King Ghidorah, and by sacrificing unique skill Universal Barrier, unique skill All Manipulator has evolved into ultimate skill Covenant King Uriel. I can bet that it's all Raphael's doing. Well, all she does is for my sake, so I can't argue with her either. It seems like Velzard is waiting for my response. Yes, I am awake now, and it seems you have gotten a new skill as well. I asked him because I wanted to know what type of skill he had acquired. Yes, Rimuru, I have acquired 2 new unique skills. The first is called Investigator. With this, I can see the truth of this world. And the second is called Chaos Storm, which gives me control over the weather. Now that I have acquired these unique skills, my sisters will leave me alone for a while, I guess, he said, the first part proudly and the second part with a nervous and hopeful tone. Yeah, let's go somewhere to stay. We can't rest in the middle of the forest, you know, I said to him because we stayed in the forest for my evolution, and now that my evolution is done, I want to enjoy the remaining 1 year before my time in the material world finishes. Hey Raphael, could you run an appraisal on Velzard as well as me? I want to see, compared to a true dragon, how strong I am. Because Rimuru and Velzard share a soul corridor, using that soul corridor, and also because Velzard gave Raphael permission to analyze him, seeing no harm in it, Raphael can analyze Velzard completely. Understood. Name. Velzard Tempest. Race. True Dragon Supreme Divine Spirit. Titles. Storm King, Storm Dragon. Grace is the grace of friendship. Because they both are strong, no one has blessings from each other, instead, they share the same grace. Existence value. Approximately 56,870,350, 56.87 m. Velzard does not have that much existence value like in the canon, because he is still not in his prime yet. Intrinsic skills. Dragon Spirit Hockey, Universal Sense, and Universal Shapeshift. Unique skill. 1. Investigator. Subskills. 1. Thought Acceleration. Accelerates the thought processing speed of the user. 2. Analytical Appraisal. Analyzes and assesses the target. 3. Pursuit of Truth. Allows the user to access the records of the world's events. 2. Chaos Storm. Subskills. 1. Thunderbolt. Using this skill, the user can create a powerful thunder attack that will affect even spiritual bodies. 2. Weather Manipulation. Allows the user to manipulate and utilize the weather to their advantage. 3. Chaos Blast. Using this ability, the user can cause chaos in opponents' minds, or make it difficult for opponents to make any decisions. If the opponent is stronger than the user, the effects will be greatly decreased. Extra skills. Talk Communication, Body Double, etc. Magic. True Dragon Magic. Resistance and Nullification. Pain Resistance, Holy Demonic Attack Resistances, Abnormal Condition Nullification. Natural Effects Nullification. Physical Attack Nullification. Spiritual Attack Nullification. That is all about individual Veldor. Now about Master. Name: Rimuru-tempest. Race: Primordial Demon, Spiritual Being, Devil Lord. Titles: Primordial Silver, Progenitor of the Silver, True Demon Lord. Nickname: Argent. Existence Value: 44,508,050, 44.5 M. Intrinsic Skills: Magic Resistance, Material Creation, Possession, Infinite Regeneration, Universal Detection, and the Demon Lord's Ambition. Ultimate Skill: 1. Wisdom King. Raphael. Sub-skills: 1. Thought Acceleration. 2. Analytical Appraisal. 3. Parallel Operation. 4. Chant Annulment. 5. All of Creation. 6. Synthesize Separate. 7. Alteration. 8. Future Attack Prediction. 9. Earth's Knowledge. 2. The Gluttonous King. Beelzebub. Sub-skills: 1. Predation. 2. Stomach. 3. Isolation. 4. Mimicry. 5. Corrosion. 5. Soul Consumption. 6. Food Chain. 3. Storm King. Veldor. Sub-skills: 1. Storm Dragon Release. 2. Storm Dragon Summon. 3. Storm Dragon Restoration. 4. Storm Magic. 4. Void King. Veldor. Sub-skills: 1. Turn Null. An immensely destructive energy is produced from a chaotic nuclear dimension. This ultimate and supreme ability generates the pure and super dense primordial energy necessary for creating the world, second only to nihility energy. As of now, Rimuru can only access a limited amount of turn null energy. It functions like a tap, where there is a tank full of turn null energy, and Rimuru can only use a limited amount at a time due to this tapping mechanism. 2. Space-time manipulation. It allows the user to manipulate and utilize the elements of space and time, allowing them to perform a space-time connection or even instant motion, depending on their proficiency. 3. Eyes of Destruction. Allow the user to nullify or destroy any or every type of attack towards the user, including magic and skill-based attacks. It's not limited to the ultimate level. 4. Reality Manipulation. Allows the user the ability to manipulate reality to some degree. 5. Covenant King. Uriel. Sub-skills: 1. Infinity Prison. It entombs the target inside an infinitely vast imaginary space for eternity, and prevents any interaction between the inside and outside. It doesn't weaken over time and cannot be damaged via standard physical damage. 2. Law Manipulation. It enables the manipulation of the laws of the world from either a magical or scientific perspective. How effectively it is used depends on the user's abilities. If the user is not in possession of sufficient affinity for the respective laws or not in possession of enough knowledge about the scientific or magical laws and the way they operate, they will not be able to fully bring out the skill's power. 3. Universal Barrier. A multi-layer barrier that can freely adapt to any situation, with space being severed between the outside and inside. 4. Spatial Domination. A movement ability allowing the user to freely switch between spaces for which they are aware of the coordinates. Spatial transition is possible without opening a hole in space. Unique Skill. 1. Traveler. The user can travel anywhere he desires as long as he has the desired location information available. Extra skills: Hell Flames, Black Lighting, Thought Communication, Perfect Memory, etc. Magic. Elemental Magic. Nuclear Magic. Poison Magic. Death Magic. Dark Magic. Void Magic, incomplete state but usable. Storm Magic. Nullifications. Pain Nullification. Infinite Soul Regeneration. Physical Attack Nullification. Spiritual Attack Nullification. Natural Attack Nullification. Holy Demonic Attack Nullification. Abnormal Condition Nullification. That concludes all. Holy fuck, why are all of my ultimate skills so abnormal and powerful? I mean, what does it mean by energy that can create and destroy worlds, and don't even start about reality manipulation? This Uriel seems pretty decent compared to Ghidorah. The master should be the strongest. In a low voice. Did you say something? No, it's just your imagination. Yeah, it must be my imagination. Well, that aside, compared to Veldor, I am strong. I have more skills than him, and they are powerful too. In this world, having more magic doesn't matter if you don't have skills. If your opponent has more magic than you but lacks skill, and you are more skilled than your opponent, then you can win pretty easily. Being skilled and using my skills more effectively is no problem for me because I have Raphael by my side. Hey Raphael, is it possible to use the turn null energy, or do we need to completely analyze this energy first? I asked her because I needed to know this. What if I am fighting someone strong, and when I try to use that energy, I find out that I can't even use it? Master, normally it would take more than 10,000 years to fully analyze the turn null energy. However, after storing the turn null energy into the stomach while simultaneously using space-time manipulation on the stomach to speed up the time of analysis, it will still take approximately 2,000 years to fully analyze the turn null energy. Will it take this much time? Yes. Would you like to store the turn null energy into the stomach while simultaneously using space-time manipulation to slow down the process of analysis? Yes, no. Yes. Well, it's not like we have anything else to do now, is it? Well, aside from that, is there anything else that you'd like to say to me? Yes, it seems that because Master has the void attribute, Master's body is constantly absorbing the turn null energy and becoming accustomed to it. Are there any side effects from this? No, there are no side effects from this. But if Master's body absorbs turn null energy and becomes accustomed to it, then it is possible to use this energy more efficiently than before. I see. Then it's a good thing, I guess. Well, we can't do anything about it. Let's see what the future holds for us. Chapter 7. Playing with Flames. Third person POV. In the middle of the grassland, two individuals stand facing each other, their gazes locked in a tense exchange. They are none other than Scorch Empress Velgrynd and the Silver-Primordial-Rimuru-tempest. The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as they prepare to engage in battle. Rimuru POV. Let's fight, Velgrynd said to me. Again, why am I in this situation? Flashback. Rimuru, save me, save me. The devil is coming. Velzard came at me, shouting loudly. It has been nearly 1 year since I met Velzard, and it turns out he is a very good friend that I can count on, well, not any time, but from time to time. All this time, we stayed together, and I've realized that Velzard is like a child at heart, even though he looks like a man. Compared to when we first met, he has matured a lot. Initially, he was like a wild beast who would do what he wanted. After my evolution, I decided to visit the human country because I was bored of sitting in the forest for so long. But when I told Velzard about our plans, he said, "What is there to see? They are like ants. We can just crush them when we want, they can do nothing at all. They are not strong either." I mean, he is right about some things, like that they are weak and can do nothing like that, but still, they have their own value. I had to give him a lecture on how life is important to humans compared to us. They have a short lifespan, which is why they are so greedy, but that's their nature, and it makes them who they are. I know that survival of the fittest is the law in this world, but as a former human, I still have sympathy for them. But I am not naive enough to think that humans are good people. I know that they have some bad people too because I was killed by a human in my past life, and if the need ever arises, I will not hesitate to kill humans. But after that, I taught a lot of things to Velzard, and now he has become a mature person, but still acts like a child. I guess it's natural for him to act like this because, being the manifestation of a storm, his nature is like a storm raging and chaotic. But if someone guides him properly, he will become a great person and strong too. And he has a lot of potential in him to become strong. In this short amount of time, we became good friends, and we fight a lot, and he has grown a lot too. A lot means he can beat his previous self pretty easily. And with me and Raphael, he is perfectly mastering his two unique skills too. And now he is coming here, shouting like someone is after his life. I can sense that his sisters are coming here, and I know that he is so scared of his sisters, but geez, why can't this guy keep his voice down? Doesn't he see that I am reading something? What is it, Velzard? What do you want? And if this is about your sister, then don't worry, I am here, and I'm pretty sure that I can defeat at least one of your sisters, I said to him. Actually, I can defeat both of his sisters if I use my full power and all my skills at the same time, but the after effects will be too much for this world to bear. Well, if you say so, it's not like I'm scared of my sister or anything, it's just that I was worried she might do something to you. That's it, nothing more, Velzard said to me. And here it is, the typical Velzard that I know. He's obviously scared of his sister, but he will never admit it. What a guy. Well, it doesn't matter now, I guess. He's my friend, and I have to look after him. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I can take care of myself, and it seems that our guest has arrived. As I said, the temperature around us started to increase, but it didn't affect us. And here she comes. A beautiful big red dragon with some white color on its belly side, big gold draconic eyes, and 2 giant wings. Honestly, she is beautiful in her dragon form, as well as her human form, with azure blue hair tied in 2 buns and golden draconic eyes, breasts that are bigger than teacups, and well-toned thighs. All in all, she is a hot milf. She looks intimidating, but if it weren't for me being strong, she'd probably scare the hell out of me. But I'm in a different situation because I can easily beat her without much difficulty. So that's why, to every other weaker person, she looks downright terrifying, but for me, she is beautiful. Well, aside from that, she looks rather angry at Velzard because, as she spotted him, she was glaring at him with full murderous intent. I guess I have to help him with this once. But I won't do this for free. Hey Velzard, I'll save you for this once, but you owe me for this. Rimuru. I knew that I could count on you, Rimuru. And don't worry about it, I'll have your back. Velzard. Says the one who is trying to hide behind me. Well, I guess I have to start the conversation first. So, what brings you here, Miss Scorch-Empress Velgrynd? I asked, showing respect, as I didn't want to get involved in a fight. My time in this body was limited, and I didn't want to waste it on unnecessary battles. I just wanted to see my little brother and teach him some skills. And who might you be? She asked me. Oh, how rude of me to not introduce myself first. Let me introduce myself. I am the true demon Lord Rimuru-Tempest, also known as the primordial silver argent. But that was in the past, now you can call me Rimuru-Tempest. I introduce myself, releasing some of my aura cautiously due to its destructive nature. You are the one, if I remember correctly. We met 1 year ago, and you told me that you didn't know about Velzard. Does that mean you lied to me? Also, you're the one that the voice of the world announced as a new demon lord, huh? You seem strong, too. Tell me, what kind of relationship do you have with my cute little brother? Velgrynd asked me. Why did the voice of the world announce my evolution? And why is she smiling like she found her prey? I don't know what to do. Hey Raphael, do you know why the voice of the world announced my demon lord's evolution to the world? I don't know why, master, but I am able to hide it from everyone except the primordial demons and true dragons. Thanks for doing that. And why does it seem like Velzard is not showing herself? Answer. It is most likely that the individual Velzard wants to see what you can do if master were to fight a true dragon. I see, but she will be disappointed because I am not planning to fight today. After finishing talking with Raphael, I was going to answer her question, but Velzard beat me to it. Yes, sister, me and Rimuru are sworn friends, he said to Velgrynd. Why does it seem like I am going to get into a fight with someone? I see. Well, then, Velzard, let's come with me. I'll help you get a unique skill, Velgrynd said to Velzard in a sweet voice, a smile on her face, though it didn't reach her eyes. Now I understand why Velzard is scared of his sisters. But there is no problem since Velzard has acquired new unique skills, she will probably leave us alone. I don't want to ruin my time in the material world. There is no need to worry yourself, sister. I have acquired unique skills with the help of Rimuru here, Velzard said in a panicked and hurried tone. Geez, how much is he scared of his sisters talking like they are going to kill him? Probably. Raphael, did you say something? No, it's just your imagination. Yeah, you were right, I guess. Really? That's good to know, and it seems you and Rimuru have a very good friendship too, Velgrynd said in a sickly sweet tone. Shit, now why do I seem scared of her? Yes, you are right, sister. Rimuru is really strong. He has already defeated me multiple times, and I bet that he can take both of us together and still be able to win. Right, Rimuru. Before I could utter a word, Velzard opened his mouth. Curse you, Velzard. You and your damn mouth. Why do you have to say that in front of her? Can't you see that I am trying to avoid a fight here? Oh, God, please, Velgrynd, say no. Well, if you are saying so, then it must be true. But still, I would like to test myself, Velgrynd said to us. It seems luck is not on my side today as well. Why is it that every time I meet a new dragon, I have to fight them? What's next? Eldenava wants to fight me. Did I jinx myself? Screw you, true dragons. What do you mean, Miss Velgrynd? I asked her with as much politeness as I could muster. Because as of right now, I don't want to fight her, even if it means I will win. I mean, what I exactly said, she said. What's with this pause? Let's fight, she said, completing her sentence. Flashback end. Hey, didn't I have a choice to decide if I wanted to fight or not? I asked her because if it's possible, then I would still like to avoid fighting. No, and if you don't fight, then I will force you to fight me, she said to me. It seems I don't have any choice here. Damn you, Velzard. I'll show you why I am a primordial demon. But first, I need to fight her. Thank you so much for enjoying the day. Enjoying my ass. Hey Raphael, if I don't use my ultimate skill Void King, Ghidorah, then what are my chances of winning this fight? If Master doesn't use his ultimate skill Void King, Ghidorah, then Master's total chances of winning will be 90%. Well, then, I won't use that skill, and you make sure that I won't use that skill. Understood. Fine then, it seems I don't have any choice here, but what will you give me if I win? I asked her because if there is something I can take in return from her, then I will take it. I don't have anything specific in mind, so tell me, what do you want? She asked me. She seems rather confident that she will win this fight. Don't worry, I'll show you that you should never underestimate your enemy, especially me. Then how about this? If I win, then I will take your true dragon factor. If you agree, then I will fight, and if you don't, then we will go our separate ways, I said to her. Velgrynd Pav. What is he thinking that he will be able to defeat me, a true dragon? Calm down, Velgrynd. Velzard is still a child, he doesn't know about the full power of a true dragon, and he himself is not mature yet. He only has magic, but he doesn't know how to use it. That's probably why he lost to this demon lord. But if I were to fight him, I am sure that I could easily beat him. I am a true dragon, after all. And how is he able to help Velzard acquire a unique skill? I'll have to see that. What is he talking about, dragon factor, and who told him? Well, that's not important right now. I need to think about whether I should accept it or not. No, there's no need to worry. I will never lose to a lowly demon lord, right? Never. I am a true dragon, after all. Then there is no need to worry. I'll accept his offer and show him his place. Fine, then. I will accept the deal. If you win, you can keep my true dragon factor, and if I win, then you will become my loyal servant. Are you willing to accept it? In this way, I can show him his place and get a powerful servant as well. 2 birds in 1 stone. Ain't I a genius? And now I can show my sister that I am superior to her. Rimuru's pav. What is she saying? Well, it's not like I'm going to lose. I mean, if it looks like I am going to lose, then I can just use my ultimate skill, Ghidorah, and win in an instant. So it's a win-win situation for me. I accept it, I said to her. 3rd person pav. Just as Rimuru said, the Scorched Dragon sent a powerful fire attack that could easily kill any monster lower than special air rank. But to Rimuru, it was nothing because he has thermal fluctuation nullification, and in addition to that, he has a skill, Beelzebub, which is the sole purpose of absorbing energy and converting it into magicules for its owner. Combined with Raphael, absorbed energy turning into magicules is just a child's play for Rimuru. And he just did that. Right now, Velgrynd is utterly shocked because, according to her, there are only 3 people who are able to withstand her attack, and they are other true dragons. And it's because, other than true dragons, she didn't fight anyone. Rouge is still in the underworld, Rudra is not born yet, and Feldway is in the other dimension watching over Average. So there are not many strong people in this world yet. No matter how shocked Velgrynd was, she calmed herself, saying that her opponent is a demon lord who is also a primordial demon. After compassing herself, she let loose her aura a little, hoping to scare Rimuru, but Rimuru just shrugged it off as if nothing had happened. Seeing this, Velgrynd is so angry because, up until now, all she wants she gets in an instant, and in some rare conditions, her wish is not completed. In short, a pampered child. And now, her opponent is just shrugging her aura off, which ticked her off. If only when he was introducing himself she noticed that he was holding quite a bit of his aura, and letting go only a portion of it, then she would understand how strong Rimuru is. He did that only because he didn't want to destroy his surroundings. In a flow of rage, she threw multiple heat-based projectiles towards Rimuru, but Rimuru just used his other ultimate skill, Covenant King, Uriel, to block her attacks. And now Velgrynd can see a smirking Rimuru, clearly telling her that these types of attacks won't work on him, like mocking her. Seeing her attacks not work, Velgrynd created a sword using her magic. The sword she was using right now is a red-colored single-edged mythical grade sword with a temperature of around 3400 PC, which can easily kill most monsters, but to Velgrynd, it is nothing. Being a manifestation of the concept of heat, she is immune to heat. Drawing the sword, she dashed towards Rimuru. Seeing Velgrynd coming in his direction with the sword in hand, Rimuru also drew his sword. He also created a sword using magicules. His sword is a normal-looking katana, which was a mid-high legendary grade sword. The difference between their sword qualities is only because of their quality of magic. Velgrynd is a true dragon, a manifestation of a natural phenomenon, a natural disaster, so naturally, her quality of magic is quite high. And on the other hand, Rimuru is a primordial demon, a demon whose rank is highest among demons, and in addition to that, a true demon lord, but still, he is a demon, and his magic is not of that high quality compared to a true dragon. So that's why there is so much difference between their swords. As they were closing the distance between them, Rimuru realized that his sword would not be able to compete against Velgrynd's sword. So, in order to make his sword more durable, he reinforced it with his aura and made it stronger. And then, they finally clashed with such great force that 1/4 of the forest was destroyed, and they started to exchange blows at a faster pace. In a matter of seconds, they had already exchanged thousands of blows. After some time, they separated. And now we can see that Rimuru has slight scratches here and there, and 1 or 2 blows, while on the other hand, Velgrynd has multiple cuts and injuries all over her body, which are healing at a fast pace. In reality, both of them are not good at sword skills, but Rimuru has some experience fighting with other primordials in hell using the sword, while on the other hand, Velgrynd doesn't use the sword often. Even though Rimuru was a human in his past life, after reincarnating into a demon, Rimuru has taken a liking to fighting, and he always appreciates a good fight. But seeing no challenge in this battle, Rimuru is so disappointed. Hey Velgrynd, is that all you've got? I'm so disappointed in this battle. I shouldn't have accepted your offer, Rimuru mocked her. Feeling disappointed, he decided to provoke Velgrynd, hoping to make her angry and the battle more exciting. Because no matter what, Velgrynd, being a true dragon, has more magic than him, which means she can do big attacks with more power, and he wanted to see what a true dragon can do at full power. In his and Veldora's matches, they never go all out for 2 reasons. First, they don't want to destroy the surroundings too much, and second, if Veldora releases too many magicules at one time, there is a chance that his sisters may find him, and Veldora would rather be careful than get caught. The result was instantaneous because now Velgrynd has transformed into her dragon form, and is preparing for a big attack, which is her trump card. There is an attack that she has never shown anyone except Veldanava, and that is the cardinal acceleration. An art that combines Velgrynd's ultimate skill, Charity King, Rigel, and her intrinsic ability, acceleration powers, with the result being an inescapable and unblockable attack. Preparing for this attack, she shouted at Rimuru. Prepare to die, demon. Take this and die. Cardinal acceleration. She shouted at the top of her lungs and fired her attack towards Rimuru. In response to her attack, he just held his hand in front of him and said, "Swallow it up." Beelzebub at Rimuru's command, a purple vortex came out of his hand, which completely devoured Velgrynd's attack. Seeing this, Velgrynd was completely shocked because she had reserved this attack for her sister in hopes of defeating her. You? What did you do?" she asked him, shock clearly visible on her face. Up until now, Velgrynd has fought only a handful of individuals, like her sister and brothers, who are able to give her a fight. And all the other people she knows are weaker than her, only a true dragon can defeat her, or that's what she thought. And because of this, she has so much pride in it. But now, out of nowhere, a demon comes and takes her attack head on, and doesn't even take damage. It makes her so angry and damages her pride. That attack is indeed dangerous, but wouldn't a simple attack like that be easy to counter? It's so simple, I just ate it, and now it's your turn, Rimuru said to her. Velgrynd, who was first shocked that her strongest attack didn't have any effect on Rimuru, is now angry. Her pride was already damaged too much, and after hearing what Rimuru had said, all her emotions exploded, and she let out an ear-defining roar, which can be heard by several countries, and she started to release all her aura and magicules at the same time, making the place near them a barren land and killing every monster in the area. Rimuru's paw. Whoa, that's so much power. I didn't think that a true dragon had that much power. How am I supposed to devour that thing? Raphael, do you think that Beelzebub can consume her and store her in his stomach? Answer. If Beelzebub can be used at full power while simultaneously using Raphael's full power of analysis and appraisal on individual Velgrynd, then it is possible to devour individual Velgrynd and store her in stomach. Okay, then let's do it. I am counting on you, partner. Chapter 8. Birth of Manas. Ciel. From the previous chapter. Answer. If Beelzebub can be used at full power while simultaneously using Raphael's full power of analysis and appraisal on individual Velgrynd, then it is possible to devour individual Velgrynd and store her in stomach. Okay, then let's do it. I am counting on you, partner. Third person Pav. Just as Velgrynd was releasing her full power, Rimuru made his move. Swallow it up, Beelzebub, Rimuru said, and a purple vortex came out of his hand and tried to devour Velgrynd. The keyword is tried because as of right now, Velgrynd is angry, and not a little angry. She was mad, really mad. And in a state of anger, she released all her power. Combined with her aura, her magicules, which were over 55 million, became deadly to any person they came into contact with. And now she is letting it all go, and in this state of Velgrynd, Rimuru is trying to devour Velgrynd, which is making it a lot more difficult. True dragons are natural catastrophic beings with immense strength and magic, and devouring them is not an easy task, and Rimuru is doing this. But if Velgrynd was willing to get absorbed like Veldora, then for Rimuru it was not a big problem, but right now Velgrynd is retaliating with all her might. And this makes Rimuru absorbing Velgrynd much more difficult. And the result of all this is that right now Rimuru is experiencing a lot more pain. Unimaginable pain, it's like his soul is being torn apart. What is this? Why am I in so much pain? It hurts so much it's like my soul is being torn apart. These were his thoughts. Being in this much pain, he did only one thing, and that was ask his trusty partner about this problem. Raphael, what is happening? Why am I feeling this much pain? Master, I am trying my best to ease the pain and analyze the scorched dragon to store her, but it's taking a long time, and she is also retaliating, which makes this process much more difficult, and that's why Master is in this much pain. Raphael said this to Rimuru in a very panicky voice. As of right now, Raphael is very afraid that her master will abandon her because she is failing him. He has trusted her and entered into this fight, but Raphael is not able to live up to her master's exceptions, and this is making her very nervous. Because of the fear of getting disowned and the fear of being abandoned. And because of these thoughts, the King of Wisdom is in a state of panic. The skull, which was initially created without any self-awareness or emotion, is now showing emotions. The skull that was only meant to do calculation-based things is now starting to understand emotions. All of this is going on with Raphael. Rimuru is starting to think that he is going to die in this fight. Having been in pain, he has forgotten that he has one more ultimate skill, but right now the only thing he is thinking is that he is going to die. But even in this condition, he senses her partner's emotions. Hey Raphael, it's not your fault that we are in this situation. It's just that we didn't know the power of a true dragon before. So don't worry about it, and even if I die here, I will just be reborn one day, so there is no need to worry. And even if I die, I will never abandon you because we are eternal partners, souls bound together. After hearing her master's voice, the King of Wisdom, who was in a state of panic, calmed down a little. And the previous emotions of fear and anxiety were replaced by relief, love, and happiness. Relief that her master will not abandon her. Happiness that her master not only considers her a skill but a partner. And with this, she also started to feel a new emotion, and that is love. Love for her master. Hey Raphael once who said that if I die, then I will be reborn in only one day, right? But I never died in this second life, so I don't know if I will have all of my previous skills with me or not. So all the time we are together, I would like to give you a gift. Please tell me if Raphael is your name or title. No, Master Raphael is only a title, not a name. Raphael replied to Rimuru. She doesn't know what her master is thinking. She doesn't know what her master is trying to do, so in confusion, she just answered her master. Alright, then I will give you the name Ciel. It means the voice from heaven or the teacher. I gave you this name because you always help me and teach me new things, and your voice is like the voice coming from heaven. I know it's not a great name, but please bear with it. This is incomprehensible to the King of Wisdom. The King of Wisdom felt full of wonder. That is, confused. Rejoice, in other words. That is, feelings are expressed. These unforeseen uncertainties make it impossible for the King of Wisdom to conceal its own overwhelming power. Let's see. How about Ciel? Let's just call you Ciel. You've always taught me a lot. How are you getting along? Bear with it, even if it isn't satisfying. Raphael no Ciel, the Wisdom King, felt a depth of emotion that a skill would not have felt otherwise. I am now blissfully happy forever thinking, to be sure. Meanwhile, evolution's time has come. With the newfound emotions, evolution came. Manas. Ciel was born from the ultimate power. The King of Wisdom at this point and became its ultimate existence. I, the Manas. Ciel is my name. I am the nucleus of theosophy, the unifier of powers. Lord Rimuru's soul is the master's second executor. Lord Rimuru, I'll always keep an eye out for you. So please take care of me, master. Ciel concurred. There is no longer anything to be afraid of in the current situation. With the new power, the analysis of Velgrynd is just a child's play for Ciel. Now it can be done in seconds. Is it true that I am the one? How do you feel about it? Ciel was overwhelmed with joy just hearing that from Rimuru. Then show me your strength. Ciel's highest reward was to be ordered by Rimuru. Rest assured, the master analysis of individual Velgrynd is done. Now, absorbing individual Velgrynd is possible. With that, the giant purple vortex completely engulfed Velgrynd, and in only a matter of seconds, Velgrynd was absorbed by Rimuru. Rimuru Pav. Now that the fight is over, I need to think about what I should do about Velzard. She will not stay quiet after seeing her sister get absorbed like that, and Velgrynd is also angry. Ah, so much trouble. Gahahaha, I knew that you could defeat my sister Rimuru. Velzard said while coming over to me. Seriously, all this problem started because of him. Only if he gets along with his sisters fine will it not come to this. Oh? I know how to send Velzard to Velgrynd. I could let him deal with Velgrynd in my stomach while I deal with Velzard. You know that your other sister is also here all this time, right? I asked him. Well, what are you saying, Rimuru? Don't joke around like this, he said it in a nervous voice while looking for his sister. What, dude? He is seriously now getting panicky. How much is he afraid of his sisters anyway? Oh, well, this will be good too. On the name of Velzard, I will send him into the stomach where he can deal with Velgrynd, while I can see what is going on in the head of Velzard. Hey buddy, there's no need to worry. I can send you into my stomach, like last time, where you can hide. I said to him. Thanks Rimuru, I knew that you had an answer to my every problem. Now let me go. He said he was preparing to go into my stomach. Okay then. Swallow it up Beelzebub, and just like that, I absorbed Velzard. I think I heard something like you traitor. Nah, it must be my imagination. So what are you doing here, Miss Velzard? I asked, looking in the direction of Velzard. Just as I said, a lady came from the direction I was looking. She is just as beautiful as Velgrynd. She has snow white hair and blue eyes. She also has a D-cup breast like Velgrynd, but hers seems bigger. She also has tonfa eyes, but they are also bigger than Velgrynd. All in all, she is a hot milf. Why both of Dragon's sisters are so hot it's unfair. I might even try. Why am I suddenly feeling that my life is in danger? Aren't you quite powerful enough to be able to detect me? She said. What is she saying? I know that she has been here since the beginning. Do all the true dragons are this arrogant, or are these three different cases? I knew you were here from the beginning. So do you also want to fight me or what? Do you want to take revenge that I defeated your siblings? I asked her because I could clearly see from her expression that she also wanted to fight me. Yes, I also want to fight you, she said. I knew that today was not my day. First Velgrynd, and now Velzard. But I don't want to fight you because you defeated my siblings, they lost because they are weak. I want to fight you because Big Brother has taken an interest in you, and I want to know why, she said. What is she saying? Big Brother had taken an interest in me. Is she referring to Veldanava? What are you saying? I don't understand. I asked her since I needed to know what she was saying. That does not matter, let's fight, she said. Wait, what will I get in return for fighting with you? I asked her because if everything goes right, then I will be able to get one more dragon factor today. How about the same deal you made with Velgrynd? You can have my dragon factor as well. She said she was not concerned about it. Fine by me, I said to her. Now then, let's start. And here, Velzard and Velgrynd are not as strong as in the LN, and they also didn't master their ultimate skills. Because they didn't have that much experience yet. Third person POV. Just as Velzard said, she shoots multiple ice spheres towards Rimuru. But Rimuru just dodged all of it. With now evolved Ciel, his thought acceleration also increased, as did calculating speed and capacity. With this fighting, Velzard is easy for Rimuru. Because as of right now, Velzard is superior in only magic, while on the other hand, Rimuru is superior to Velzard in speed and skills. With that, Rimuru started to fight Velzard. And after dodging and absorbing multiple attacks from Velzard, he feels that his movements were slowed a bit. It happened because Velzard had used her ultimate skill Patience King, Gabriel. But for Rimuru, it is not a big problem because he is still faster than Velzard. Rimuru moved at a fast speed, ignoring the dizziness he felt earlier, and punched Velzard in the gut so hard that Velzard crashed on the ground, creating a crater. Backing a little, Rimuru prepared himself and threw several death-heralding winds, a magic of Vel'dor, which he has access to through one of the ultimate skills. But to his surprise, before his attack could hit Velzard, the temperature around him started to decrease drastically. In a matter of seconds, snow started to form around them. The surroundings' temperature dropped below zero. Anything in the vicinity would have their blood turned into ice if they possessed any physical features. A controlled attack that could freeze the entire forest as well as the countries near it if it was allowed to run amok in the entire area. It was an attack that had been directly powered by her ultimate skill, Patience King, Gabriel. Snow Crystal is the ultimate attack of Velzard, which can be used as an offensive and defensive weapon. Right now, she is using it as a shield. Seeing that his previous attack didn't work, Rimuru tried some more attacks, but none of his attacks were able to penetrate Velzard's Snow Crystal. In times like this, his trusty partner came to help. Suggestion: use Beelzebub. Putting his trust in his partner, he used Beelzebub, and to his and Velzard's surprise, the Snow Crystal was completely shattered and absorbed by Beelzebub. Your attack is good and powerful too, just like you, but it's time to end this battle. Swallow it up, Beelzebub, Rimuru said, activated his skill, and started to absorb Velzard. Velzard tried to resist like Velgrynd, but with overpowered Ciel's analysis, her aura and magicules were transferred into the stomach, and she was absorbed by Beelzebub. Rimuru POV. That was easy. I thought that true dragons were supposed to be strong. And how am I able to win against 2 true dragons in one day? Well, it doesn't matter now. Right now, I need to see what they are doing. Hey, Ciel, what are they doing? Did you start the analysis of Velgrynd and Velzard's dragon factor? The master analysis of Velgrynd and Velzard's dragon factor is complete, along with their ultimate skills. Charity King, Regel and Patience King, Gabriel. Hey, hold it right there. What are you saying? Are those skills of Velzard and Velgrynd? Yes, is there any problem, master? What is she? Did she just ignore other people's skills or what? And how is she able to analyze both of their dragon factors in this fast time? No master, I am not stealing anyone's skill, I just analyze their skills, and because of this, it is possible to have the useful sub-skills of their skills, while they still have their skills. And it's just for master's sake. Oh, I see, then you can do that, but don't do anything more than analysis, okay? Do not try to experiment with their skills. I mean, I don't want to get into more trouble with true dragons than I already am. And don't do anything with my skills as well. Because if anything happens, I want to be ready, and with new skills, it will be difficult, so for the time being, let them be. Understood. So you can do whatever you want with my skills after we return to the underworld. And how are you able to complete an analysis of not only 1 but 2 true dragons in this short amount of time? Doesn't it take almost 5 days to finish the analysis of Vel'dor? Compared to when I was just an ultimate skill, now my power, calculation, and analysis speed have increased by millions. Because of that, I can now do things quickly. I see. Does that mean you are millions of times stronger than before? Yes. That's good, I guess. Well, what are the 3 siblings doing in my stomach? They are currently fighting with each other. Those 3, I should release them first. And you sound more fluent than before. Yes. After evolving into Manas, I have gained my own ego, and I can now think freely, as well as learn and understand emotions a little. Oh, how that's good, now we are more like partners than before. And don't worry, with me, you can learn all about emotions. We don't have any hurry, you can take all the time you want and throw all the worries you have at me. Just as Rimuru said, Ciel's love for Rimuru only increased. Understood. Now let's release them. Beelzebub. And with that, I released 3 of them. Just like Vel'dor, I only released their spiritual body with their nucleic heart, leaving their physical body and dragon factor behind. And with that, I acquired 3 out of 4 dragon factors. Notice. A soul corridor between Master and individual Velgrynd and Velzard has been formed. Also, Master has gained 2 new ultimate skills, and they are Scorch Empress, Velgrynd and Frost Empress, Velzard. Are they just like Veldar's skills? Yes. You, what did you do with us? Where did you put us there? It was Velgrynd. She started to ask me questions at a rapid rate. Calm down. Calm down. I'll tell everything to you, I said to them. After they calmed down a little, I explained everything to them. I used one of my ultimate skills, defeated them, and stored them in my personal space. Along the way, I told them about the skills I got from them and how those skills function. They are immortal, and it's not like before, where they will get revived after losing some of their memories, and in some cases, their personalities will change. But with my skills, as long as I am alive, they will be truly immortal, like they won't use their memory or personality. I also told them that I have access to their true dragon magic, like Veldora's storm magic, Velgrynd's scorch magic, and Velzard's frost magic. After telling Velzard that she was okay with it, Velgrynd was angry that I could use her magic anytime I wanted, but after talking with Velzard and Veldora, she finally agreed. Now here we are sitting on the chairs that I stored in my stomach after taking them from a human country. We are talking about some random things because we don't have anything specific to do as of now. But I have a nagging question. Why are they angry at Veldora all the time? Hey guy, do I have a question? I asked them because all of them are somewhat my friends. Veldora was my friend before, but now somehow me, Velgrynd, and Velzard also became friends. Also, because we share a soul corridor, I can feel how Velgrynd and Velzard feel something like regret when they talk with Veldora. Yes, you can ask it. Veldora said she was not thinking about what kind of question I would ask. And the other two also nodded after thinking a little. And with their confrontation, I asked. Well, I was just wondering why Veldora is scared of the two of you. And why do you both feel nervous and regretful when both of you talk with Veldora? I asked them since it has been bugging me for some time.